This is the Bulldog Sports TV pregame show, sponsored by Green Hills Insurance of Bethany. If you need it insured, they've got you covered. Now let's head out to the ball game.
All right, CF Rennie here, Bulldog Sports TV. Early tonight, as there weren't enough players for a junior varsity boys game. And so we are early tonight. We're about 8 minutes away from the varsity girls game tipping off. So if you're just tuning in, and I know we may catch some people not tuned in yet, make sure to share it. Let people know that we're on a little early, as there was no junior varsity boys game and just 2 quarters of junior varsity girls. So South Harrison and Stanberry, and it should be a good one, especially on the girls' side. These two teams are on top of their respective Grand River conferences. South Harrison, the GRC, and then the GRC West. Stanberry and Albany both at 7-1 there. South Harrison 7-0 in the GRC, with just one conference game left versus Putnam County coming up later this week. And South Harrison comes in on a 2-game skid, and so one of those nights that South Harrison looking to get right against another good team in Stanberry. And we'll look at the scoring here on both teams. And so South Harrison paced by Lexi Hunter at 11.3, Bailey Barnett 9.1, then Ambry Hunter, Piper Malloy 5.9, 5.2, Briley Sherrill 5.4, Roy Fitzgerald 3.7, Abby Owens at 3.6. Caitlin Schisler leads all scorers at 14.2 a game, followed by Kenzie Adcock 11.2, Ellie Dice at 7.6, Tasha Stoll 5, Merrigan at 4.7, and Eva Cameron at 3. And so we'll come back here on our Green Hills pregame show, as again, about 6.5 minutes ago, getting started early tonight because of no junior varsity boys. And so we're coming live a little bit earlier than we had planned. And so just about 10 minutes till tip-off. And I mentioned South Harrison comes in 7-0 on the season in the conference, 13-7 overall. Stanberry 7-1 in the GRC West, 19-3 on the season. And we'll take a look here. Stanberry has won. I'm trying to count it up here. Their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 in a row. So Stanberry coming in on a 10-game win streak. And we mentioned South Harrison has dropped their last 2 to a very good Savannah team ranked in Class 4, and then another top 10 team in Class 3, Mid-Buchanan. And they lost that one. It was the last game South Harrison played, and that was 38-31, so a 7-point loss here at home last week. And so getting ready for Stanberry South Harrison. It'll be girls followed by the boys. And we mentioned Stanberry comes in leading the GRC West, South Harrison leading the GRC. And so not that it happens anymore, but the winner of this game could technically say, and South Harrison also gets Albany, who's also at 7-1 in the GRC West. So we could say winner of these games could title themselves the overall GRC champ, even though the conference split, and there are 2 separate conferences now with GRC and GRC West. We will go ahead and take a short break, come back for more of the Green Hills pregame show after this commercial break.
Green Hills Insurance, LLC of Bethany is a locally owned and operated independent insurance agency providing coverage since 1996. They're licensed to operate in Missouri, Iowa, and Kansas, offering competitive rates with top carriers. They can insure a wide variety of risks, including home, farm, auto, boats, RVs, equipment, business owners, commercial buildings, bonds, and more. Located on the south side of the square in Bethany, stop by or give them a call at 660-425-7900. At Green Hills Insurance, if you need it insured, they've got you covered.
Remember when filling up your car meant more than just pumping gas? At Bethany Fuel Depot, we're bringing that service back. We'll fill your tank, clean your windshield, and send you on your way with a smile, just like the good old days. Inside, you'll find a general store with vintage candy, nostalgic treats, and unique gifts. We're open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., with pumps available 24/7. Find us across from Petty John's, Bethany Fuel Depot, full service and full of charm.
When it comes to keeping your wheels rolling, Advanced Tire has you covered. From passenger and light duty to commercial and agricultural tires, they stock all major brands and sizes. Their team handles mounting, balancing, tire repairs, rotations, and motor vehicle inspections quickly and reliably. And for hard-working local farmers, Advanced Tire offers on-the-farm tire repair service to keep your operation moving. Family owned for 17 years, Advanced Tire is proud to serve the Bethany area with fast, dependable, community-rooted service.
All right, CF Rainey back here, South Harrison High School, Green Hills Insurance pregame show as we get ready for an early start tonight here between South Harrison and Stanberry. Reminder, tomorrow night we'll be here in the gym as well with the South Harrison Wrestling, and look forward to that. But tonight's girls and boys varsity basketball getting ready to tip off here in just a little bit. They didn't have enough players for junior varsity boys basketball, so we get started a little bit early, about 6 minutes still to go. So if you know someone that was planning to tune in and watch, maybe send them a message, give them a call, let them know that we're on early. I want to go back to our scoring that we had here. And so you can see on the Stanberry side, they come in, Caitlin Schisler, just a freshman, leading the team in scoring at over 14 a game. And I believe she does most of that from the interior in the paint. And then Adcock, Kinsey Adcock, just a sophomore at 11.2. Ellie Dias, another sophomore. Tasha Stoll, sophomore. Courtney Merrigan, senior. And then Eva Cameron, another senior, have their leading scores going. South Harrison led by senior Lexi Hunter. Junior Bailey Barnett just behind her. Juniors Ambry Hunter, Piper Malloy following her, senior Briley Sherrill, then sophomore Rory Fitzgerald, senior Abby Owens round out the scores for South Harrison. And so I mentioned before here, as we come back here on the Green Hills Insurance pregame show, that South Harrison comes in 13-7 on the season, 7-0 in the conference. This is no longer a conference game. Remember the Grand River Conference a couple years ago split. It had been in half, but now it's two separate conferences. You have the Grand River Conference, kept the name. Then the new conference is now the Grand River Conference West, the GRC West. And so South Harrison leads the GRC at 7-0. They're 13-7 overall. Stanberry 7-1 sets atop the GRC West, along with Albany at 7-1. Stanberry 19-3 overall. We mentioned come in on a 10-game win streak. South Harrison coming in with a 2-game losing streak. And so South Harrison having lost to Class 4 Savannah in the championship of the Hamilton tournament, lost at home last week to Class 3 top 10 ranked team Mid Buchanan by 7. And so South Harrison looking to get off the snide, get back on the winning side of things. Stanberry looking to continue the trend. It is senior night tonight, and so there'll be some festivities between the girls and boys game. We've got a video we're going to show you during that, as I have a senior cheerleader and dancer, my daughter, that I'll be walking out with. And so we'll take a break and let you know when we do that. A few minutes still here before, and it'll be interesting in this game, South Harrison, whether they can push the pace or not. And I want to get over here. I'm going to get over to my other screen here, and I forgot to pull this up. And so this game, right, Stanberry comes in 19-3. And so Stanberry overall, Stanberry scores 51 a game, only allowing 33. South Harrison right about the same, 49.5, allowing 38.5. And so both teams score right around 50. Both teams end up giving somewhere in the low to mid 30s. And so it'll be interesting to see which way this game goes. I would assume South Harrison will want to try to speed it up a little bit, get some offense off of their defense if they can do that. And Stanberry will have to wait and see. in looking at their scoring, I think it looks like they like to work things inside out if they can. South Harrison hasn't shot particularly well from the three-point line their last couple games in losses, and so it'll be interesting to see what they're able to do tonight here at home, as they're getting it shot here as both teams heading to the sideline, getting ready for the national anthem and to announce starters. We'll go ahead and keep it here just for a moment as they get ready for the national anthem. And I think the first few minutes will give us an idea where we're leaning pace of play-wise. The other thing that has come up, and we'll talk about it at half, South Harrison, their last couple of games where they've lost those games, South Harrison has not come out in the third quarter and play well. They've been outscored in the third quarter by a decent margin, which has kind of set those two games apart. They were right in both those games at half, and then coming out in the third quarter, got outscored, and the game kind of got away from them, both of them, where they weren't able to make a run and come back and be in those ball games. And so coaches and officials meeting at midcourt. Stanberry coached by Taylor Wentz, and she coached these seniors when they were in seventh grade. She was here at South Harrison when they were in junior high, and so she's familiar with this South Harrison team. South Harrison coached by Kel Watson. And we'll go ahead and step away as we get ready for our national anthem. Come back for the starting lineups after this commercial break.
United Country Nelson Real Estate is your trusted place to go when looking to buy or sell. Licensed in 3 states, our team of experienced agents is ready to help you find exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a home in town, wide open farmland, hunting and recreational property, or that perfect piece of land to call your own. With United Country Nelson Real Estate, you get the best of both worlds. Personal hometown service backed by nationwide exposure. Find us online at nelsonsoldit.com, and remember, no one knows the country like we do.
At Pettyjohn Auto Center, we put customers first, making car buying easy and stress-free with honest pricing and no hidden fees. Choose from 9 trusted brands of new cars: Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, plus more than 250 quality pre-owned vehicles. Our service department is here to keep you on the road with confidence. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bethany, Albany, and Trenton, or browse our inventory anytime at pettyjohnauto.com.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most. To find your local agent, visit shelterinsurance.com.
See Agent Shane Jones in Bethany for all of your insurance needs.
At GRM Networks, connection means more than just phone and internet. It means community. As a member-owned cooperative, GRM Networks delivers reliable, advanced communications technology while putting customers first. From fast, dependable internet to quality phone services, you can count on a network built for you. And because GRM is locally invested, every connection helps strengthen the communities we call home. GRM Networks, connecting people, supporting communities, and delivering service you can trust.
All right, we'll be back here, Green Hills Insurance pregame shows. We get ready for our starting lineups for both squads. And remember, South Harrison, Stanberry, both these teams come in setting atop of their respective conferences. South Harrison, the GRC, Stanberry in the GRC West. And so we get the starters here. For Stanberry, Caitlin Schisler, Kinsey Hancock, Eva Cameron, Allie Schieber, and Courtney Merrigan. We'll go ahead and switch over for the starters for South Harrison. Again, senior night here for South Harrison. And so they will have an all-starting 5 of seniors And that's a big one for South Harrison. Ella Calloway blew out her knee early, and so she's not technically playing. She's got a big brace on, and she'll come out to start the game for South Harrison. And she'll come out and start for South Harrison. And I'm sure we'll get a decently quick hook just because I don't think she's necessarily cleared to play an entire game here. And we'll get our camera back. And we'll see if we can get where we need to be here. This thing's kind of reset on us there at half. Actually, we'll switch over here. And we'll get ready for the jump here on Bulldog Sports TV. It's going to be Merrigan and Lexi Hunter jumping. Stanberry and their road blacks trimmed in gold. South Harrison home whites trimmed in purple. And they'll get it to Ella Calloway. And Stanberry allows that to happen. A big hand as she gets the tip. She'll check out. Bailey Barnett will check in for her. She'll get a hug from her teammate and a nice ovation from the crowd. Some hugs there on the bench as well from the coaching staff. And it'll be South Harrison ball to start out the ball game here. It'll be Abby Owens bringing it across midcourt. Gets it to Lexi Hunter. Looks to drive. Gets away from the defender. Spins around. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Stanberry. South Harrison tries to get a trap there at midcourt. Can't get it. Stanberry works it inside. Shot no good there by Schisler. Rebound put up and in. Sunderman will get it in to Cheryl and then back to Sunderman. She'll look to drive. Finds a cutting Owens on the baseline. Gets stuck. Finds Barnett in the high post. Her shot too long. Bounced around. Cleared by Schisler. The other way quickly. We get it down into the corner to Schieber. Swing it around to Adcock. Top of the key to Cameron. Swing it back. Adcock. Work it inside from Schieber, and it's tipped away. Schisler gives chase. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Stanberry. We'll get it in. Work it across the top. Try to work it inside. That's shot off the back iron by Merrigan. South Harrison quickly the other way. Lexi Hunter looks to go coast-to-coast, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line. So 6:46 to go here in the first. That foul on Schieber. Her first foul of the game. Lexi Hunter gets the free throw up and in. South Harrison sure would like to get this to go so they can set up their pressure. They get it, and then Stanberry quickly breaks it and get it right down the court to Merrigan. That was a little too easy there. South Harrison has it. Lexi Hunter looks to drive left side, picks it up. Defense falls away. She pulls up, can't get it to go. It'll be Stanberry basketball. South Harrison will pick up again. Last time Stanberry broke it easily. This time, the backcourt. Schisler gets it around. They try to get it down the court. That one goes out of bounds. So it'll be South Harrison basketball. Owens will walk it up. Gets it across the timeline. Hand off to Hunter. Her pass inside gets tipped away to Stanberry. Barnett gets it back. Steps out of bounds right in front of the Stanberry bench there. So South Harrison will stay in their full court pressure here. Stanberry's handled it fairly well so far. And that one, though, they throw away, trying to get up the sideline to Schisler. South Harrison ball. Far end. Stanberry looks to pick up at the midcourt line. Lexi Hunter brings it across. Looks to drive, drives into the lane, scoops it up and in. Tied at 4. Cameron has it in the backcourt. Cross court. Stanberry breaks it, gets it to Merrigan, work it underneath. And Schieber is fouled. We'll check the foul. She'll go to the line, though. Looks like it's going to be on Briley Sherrill. Piper Malloy. Ambry Hunter up for South Harrison. That free throw bounces long from Schieber. So Ambry Hunter, Piper Malloy in. Sherrill and Sunderman head to the sideline. We'll get our camera squared away for the second free throw here from Schieber. That one is good. So 1 point lead. Lexi Hunter looks to drive. She's got there a few times. Gets stuck, kicks it to Malloy. Ambry Hunter drives. Nowhere to go. Up top for Owens. Almost knocked away there by Adcock. Owens drives. She gets fouled. Puts it on the rim. Can't get it to go. So Owens goes to the line. Foul on Schisler, her second team foul. Stoll and Dias coming in for for Stanberry, excuse me. As Owens gets the free throw to tie it at 5. Owens gets them both. South Harrison with the 1 point lead. South Harrison sets the press. Stanberry able to beat it. Dias looks to drive. Kicks it to Stoll. Merrigan. Swing it around to Adcock. Work it inside to Merrigan. Back out. Drive cut off that time by Adcock. Stoll works it into Merrigan. High post. Then Stoll gets back. Looks to drive. Cut off by Barnett. Ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with Stanberry. South Harrison showing a little zone here on the inbounds. Stanberry gets it in. It's stolen away. Then stolen right back. And it'll be South Harrison ball on the travel. Malloy gives it to Owens. To Hunter. She drives, scoops underneath, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Schisler. Stanberry gets the ball out to Adcock. She looks to push, slows it down. Dias in the corner. 1 point South Harrison lead. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Stoll has it. Hand off to Adcock. Back to Stoll. Try to get to Merrigan. Stolen away by South Harrison. Tipped by Ambry Hunter. Then Lexi Hunter gets it up to Piper Malloy. She kind of lost her footing when she went to hit the brakes. Then we get a reach in the backcourt on Lexi Hunter. Her second team foul. Rory Fitzgerald sees the court for the first time, comes in for Barnett. Katea Sunderman back in, checks in for Lexi Hunter. Stanberry gets it in to Adcock. She splits the defenders, gets it across the timeline. South Harrison has had no luck in their full court pressure as far as coming up with the steal. They have forced a couple turnovers. They work the ball inside to Schisler, and she's tied up by Fitzgerald. Possession gives it to Stanberry. They'll inbound on the baseline. South Harrison will show a pack line zone. Stanberry finds Dias cutting in, and she splits the defenders. Malloy brings it across. She'll drive right. Look to drive left side. Leave it underneath for Fitzgerald, but tipped out of bounds by Stanberry. Owens will inbound. South Harrison gets it in up high to Ambry Hunter. She'll look to drive. Finds space down the left side lane. Can't get it to go. Tipped around by Fitzgerald. She comes up with it. Gets it to Owens. She'll drive middle lane. Puts it too hard off the back all iron. Chases down her own rebound. Cross court to Ambry Hunter. To Sunderman for three. That one's long. Rebound Ambry Hunter. She'll dribble away from the defense. Can't get it to fall. Dias comes away with it. South Harrison will back out. Adcock brings it up the left side. Now she'll get in between the circles. Gets it to Dias left wing. Swing it around. Finds Stoll off the back screen. She puts it up and or Schisler, puts it up and in. Ambry Hunter for three on this end. Misses long. Rebound Merrigan. Stanberry gets it across. Adcock to Dias. Back across to Adcock. Schisler looks to drive. Cut off by Fitzgerald. Dias has it. To Adcock. She'll reset. They'll look to go right. Get it to Stoll. Back to Schisler on the far side. Into the corner to Stoll. Adcock up high. Inside to Dias. Spins away from the defender. Can't get it to go. Fitzgerald gets it up to Ambry Hunter. She'll look to drive. She's pushed and will go to the line. Fouled by Merrigan. First on Merrigan. Third on Stanberry. Minute 52 to go. 9-6 Stanberry lead. Ambry Hunter, chance to chip in. Does with her first to chip away here at the Stanberry lead. Riley Sherrill back into the game for South Harrison. Checks in for Owens. It'll be Schieber in for Stanberry. She comes in for Schisler. Ambry Hunter's second free throw. 1 point game. South Harrison with the full court pressure. Stanberry's done a nice job handling it. They get it down. Ball's kind of tipped around underneath. Trying to get it into Merrigan, and she's tied up by Malloy, so it'll be South Harrison ball. Bailey Barnett comes in. Minute 40 to go. Comes in for Sunderman. So South Harrison with, well, you'd call four forwards here. They have some flexibility in their lineup, but they go a little bigger. Piper Malloy looks to drive, spins away from the defender, kicks it out to Barnett up high. Work it in to Piper Malloy. Cross court to Ambry Hunter for three. That one long. Rebound, though, Fitzgerald. Goes up with it in traffic, can't get it to go. She'll dribble it out, swing it around. Ambry Hunter has it now. Little hesitation, picks up her dribble. Gives it to Malloy, high right wing, coming up on a minute to go in the quarter. Riley Sherrill. She gets the screen. Spins into the lane, can't get it to fall, and Dias will come away with it. Here comes Stanberry into the corner to Schieber. Tries to get across court, and then we've got a foul as Ambry Hunter and Stoll were going after a loose ball, and I think they're going to call Ambry Hunter for the foul. Get it in up high. Stanberry does to Adcock. Stoll. Merrigan up high. South Harrison stay man-to-man, and that time it is going to be out of bounds. Another loose ball, and it was Stoll and Ambry Hunter going after it again. Stoll ends up on the sideline, so it'll be South Harrison basketball with 31.4 on the clock here in the first. Stanberry with a 1 point lead. Piper Malloy finds some room, steps away from everything, gets it high off the glass, can't get it to fall. She will go to the free throw line, though. So no one necessarily in foul trouble, but there has been a number of fouls called here. 7 here in the first half. Malloy rattles that one in to tie the game. So the junior lefty gets that one to go. 22.2 on the clock. Second one rims in as well. South Harrison with the 1-point lead. Adcock gets it to Dias. Swing it around. Back to Adcock, and she's fouled by Malloy on the reach. That'll be the 4th team foul on South Harrison. So if we were to get another one in the next 15.2, we would be shooting. Get it into the backcourt to Stoll. Gets it up to Schieber. Back to Stoll, and then the tip and a foul, and we will be shooting on the other end. Bailey Barnett. As Ellie Dice called for that one. Sends Barnett to the line with 5.4 to go, trying to extend the South Harrison lead. Shot is up and good. South Harrison's been shooting well from the free throw line. Again, we welcome everyone in. We did start a little early tonight. There's no junior varsity boys game, so they decided to go ahead and start everything early. Barnett gets them both. South Harrison, again, has shot well from the free throw line. Stanberry gets into the front court, tipped away. Embry Hunter thought about it, didn't have a chance to fire one to the other end. And South Harrison leads 12-9 at the end of one. We'll be back for the second quarter after this commercial break.
For 125 years, Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri has proudly served as your locally owned community bank. From convenient online banking and our easy-to-use mobile app, we're here to meet all of your financial needs. With 10 locations across northern Missouri and southern Iowa, you'll always find trusted service close to home. Farmers Bank of Northern Missouri, locally owned, locally trusted, banking Bethany can count on. Learn more at onlinefarmersbank.com. Member FDIC.
Make every room your favorite room with O'Neill's Home Furnishings in Bethany. From lazy boy recliners and stylish sectionals to bedroom sets and dining tables built to last, we bring comfort and style together. Plus, enjoy free delivery, setup, and takeaway within 60 miles. Financing is available, subject to credit approval. Visit o'neillshomefurnishings.com or call 660-425-7200. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. O'Neill's, where great style meets everyday living.
All right, CF Rainey back here. Bulldog Sports TV, just beginning the second quarter, 12-9. You can see the score on your scoreboard. And it will be Stanberry basketball to begin the second quarter. Make sure we've got all 10 out there. Stanberry gets in. Adcock will walk it up. Gets a screen. Another double screen. Adcock will dribble to the corner and they'll swing it back around to Cameron. Up to Schisler up high to Dias. She finds some space. Can't get it to go. Malloy ends up with it into the front court. Too strong, though, for Barnett. South Harrison will set some pressure. Looks like it'll be man pressure. They get it to Cameron, and she'll bring it across. Down to Schieber in the corner. Up high back to Cameron. Swing it across to Schisler. Adcock will reset the offense. Looks to drive, leaves it to Dias. She'll take a three, leaves that short. South Harrison, Piper Malloy looks to run, gets out front, then, well, almost left it too high, and then leaves it here. We're going